Hello! So, I normally don't make impromptu videos like this, but when a trailer for a Minecraft movie releases, you just have to drop everything you're doing to talk about it. So this is going to be a short little chat of what I think about this. Now, I want to start by saying I am not a big Minecraft fan. I've only played it for like 4 hours. I have friends who are really into the game, they know more about it than me, so if I get something wrong or if I have questions, it will be really helpful you can answer that and correct me in the comments. I'm not out here to offend anyone, I am from the Sonic fan base and it happens to us all the time. I am coming to this with an immense amount of respect. So to be frank, the reaction on this online seems to be pretty negative, especially from fans of Minecraft itself. And aside from the plot, it's mostly stemming from the look of the movie. And to me, when I see this, I have a lot of mixed feelings. One thing I find strange that this teaser is really early for this release date. This movie comes out in 7 months and we already have a trailer for it. That's really unusual for films like this. I mean, we just got the first trailer for Sonic Movie 3 and that's coming out in 4 months. So it might be a case of them just showing things too early. I don't know, it just feels off to me. And speaking of things that feels off, let's get it out of the way. The mobs look weird. And I feel really conflicted about this, especially how people are reacting to it. Because on one hand, you see people freaking out about the sheep and the llama, how, oh look how derpy it looks, oh my god, it looks so disgusting. But I feel like half of that was intended to be that way. People think the designs look weird and very uncanny, and they're not wrong. But with all due respect, looking at the actual game itself, they don't have a lot to work off of. Aside from the answer being it being fully animated, I'm fully behind that decision. What were they supposed to do with this idea that's not this? Like, I have no idea what other way to execute this if you were forced to do a live action version of this game. Stuff like the overworld animals just look kind of what I expected if they were supposed to do this in live action. I feel like the things that look worse here are the hostile mobs, because I have a lot of questions about this. Because for the majority of the trailer, it's about the pig men, or they're calling it piglins. I don't know if it's a difference. Again, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But wasn't the main like mascot mobs for Minecraft were like the creepers, the skeletons, and like the zombies? And we only see like one of those things in this trailer. I'd never bet that we'd see a gasp before we see one zombie in this trailer. And for the mobs we do see, they look fine enough. I guess you have to translate something like them into this, they look okay. We get this shot here of them in the nether, I assume. It looked like the nether. If they're actually doing that, then that's going to be funny to see. Oh my god, what does something like Blazes look in this world? I swear. That's the thing that I feel like we're going to start getting into the more uncanny looking mobs, because these overall look fine. I feel like the ones that are going to be more challenging to design are the ones that are going to really look like nightmare fuel. Also, I know it's not just me, but I don't think creepers would look furry in the real world, like grassy. I don't see the logic behind that. I don't know, maybe if they'd done scales it would have looked weird, but fur wouldn't have not been my first choice. Also, question for the Minecraft fans. We see a lot of the piglins in the overworld, we even see gas, and I thought that if they're in the overworld, they should be like burning up, like they can't be under the normal sun. They can only exist in the nether. I don't know if there's a difference or there's different versions, but that's what I thought, so correct me if I'm wrong there. I suppose we should talk about the characters in this movie, as in they don't really look like they have any character. I mean, we got this kid in the red, he looks like he has main character energy. This random lady, I have no idea who she is or the actor. We got this girl who looks like the kid's big sister or something. She has a lame joke at the end of the trailer, but I don't know, she looks cool. But everyone's going to be talking about the two big stars, Jason Momoa and Jack Black. Jason Momoa is a pretty fun actor. Whenever he's in a bad movie, he can kind of lift it up, so if this is the case, I bet he'll probably steal the show. I don't know why people are freaking out over this pink jacket. I feel like that's really stupid to fixate over. Like, if his hair, sure, but a jacket, it's whatever. Although someone should tell him that Fortnite called and they want their costume back. And Jack Black as Steve is exactly where I thought Jack Black as Steve would be. Jack Black. Is this like his third video game movie in a row? He just did Borderlands. And now that I think about it, Jack Black plays 2 characters that's in Smash Brothers. That's actually freaking wild, but I feel like in this role, he's gonna do his usual shtick. But then again, Steve is a pretty blank character from what I remember, so he's probably just going to be comedy relief and share a dark backstory when things get bleak. It does look super green screen since they're not animated themselves, but I feel like if you did it like this, there's no way for it not to look like they're on a green screen. Me, being a cartoon PNG otter, looks more real in this shot than any of the humans do right now. But overall, that's pretty much my thoughts on everything. This looks very weird, but I'm willing to give it a short benefit of the doubt. The most intriguing thing to me is how are they going to do these mobs, because I feel like that's what everyone's really coming here for. So let's see how weird they're gonna get. Thank you for watching. If you want more video game movie content, I just dropped my reaction to Saw Movie 3, so go check that out and please subscribe. Alright, I'll get out of your hair.